English time! Learning English can be simple and fun. Watch and listen to PJZ videos. Hi there! How are you? I hope you're doing great. Are you ready to our discussion? Okay, before anything else, allow us first to introduce ourselves. I am your teacher Pearl.
I am teacher Zell.
And I am your teacher Jane.
And we are your teacher PJZ. So for today's lesson, you will know how to compose an effective paragraph. We know that paragraph writing is one of the main tasks you commonly do in school, right? But are you sure if the paragraph you are writing are effective? So what makes an effective paragraph? Watch and learn here in this video. The target most essential learning competency for this video is composing an effective paragraph. Analyze on how to compose effective paragraphs and apply the format on composing effective paragraph. Are you ready? Let's begin. Paragraph writing can sometimes be a difficult task, especially if you do not know what to write, because there are just too many topics to choose from, or you just don't have enough knowledge about the topic your teacher gave to you. So sometimes, just to finish immediately, you just write anything on the topic, even though there is no almost connection, and the flow of your ideas is out of order. What's important to you is that it looks like a paragraph because it is already written. And there are many sentences that you have written. They said it's actually okay because your teacher will not notice it. Actually, that is very wrong because your teacher reads your paragraph. So to start, let's define the word paragraph. So what is paragraph? A paragraph is a group of several sentences connected together by a single idea. It consists of a topic sentence that expresses the main thought of the paragraph. This main thought should be discussed in a greater detail with supporting sentences. And a paragraph should be unified, coherent, and well-developed. The paragraph's main idea should be supported with the specific information that develops or discusses the main idea in a greater detail. So for paragraph, an effective paragraph contains three main parts: a topic sentence, the body, and the concluding sentence. The topic sentence is often the first sentence of the paragraph. The body of the paragraph usually follows, containing supporting details. Supporting sentences help, explain, prove, or enhance the topic sentence. The supporting details of the paragraph explain, describe, or develop the main idea given the topic sentence. The concluding sentence is the last sentence in the paragraph. It reminds the reader of the main point by restating it in different words. It usually summarizes or comments on the main idea. The length of the paragraph depends on the complexity of the topic. So just to give you an illustration of how a paragraph looks like, think of a burger, just like what you see in this picture. The top one is the topic sentence. The middle is the supporting sentences. And the bottom bun is the conclusion sentence. Further, the topic sentence tells about the topic, or what the paragraph is about, and the writer's attitude or idea about the topic. A topic sentence is the most important sentence in a paragraph. It is a helpful guide to both the writer and the reader. The writer can see what information to include and what to exclude, and the reader, on the other hand, can see what the paragraph is going to be about and is therefore better prepared to understand it. An important point to remember is that a topic sentence is a complete sentence containing both a topic and a controlling idea. So let's proceed to the characteristics of an effective topic sentence. A good topic sentence is concise or to the point and emphatic, meaning resounding or forceful. It is no longer than the idea requires and it stresses the important word or phrase. Topic sentence is a brief. Not all topics can be explained in 6 words, but whether they take 6 or 60. They should be phrased in no more words than are absolutely necessary. The sentence is clear and a strong number. The sentence stands first in the paragraph. This is where the topic sentence generally belongs at or near the beginning. So it is mentioned that a topic sentence is usually found in the beginning of a paragraph. But not always where can you effectively put it in your sentences. If you want your readers to see your point immediately, open with a topic sentence. This strategy can be particularly useful in letters of application or in argumentative writing, when the specific details lead up to the generalization. Putting the topic sentence at the end of a paragraph makes sense occasionally. A paragraph's main idea is so obvious that it does not need to be stated explicitly in a topic sentence. So now, Teacher Zell will continue our discussion.
Since you have now an idea about what is a topic sentence, let's try what you've learned by identifying the topic sentence in the given paragraph. In the given paragraph, where is the topic sentence located? Is it in the beginning, in the middle, or at the end? And now, let's read the given paragraph. After reading the new TV guide this week, I had just one thought: why are we still being bombarded with reality shows? This season, the plague of reality television continues to darken our earwaves. Along with the return of viewer favorites, we are to be cursed with yet another mindless creation. Prisoner follows the daily lives of 8 suburban housewives who have been chosen to put in jail for the purposes of this fake psychological experiment. A preview for the first episode shows the usual fears and tantrums associated with reality television. I dread to think what producers will come up with next season. If any of them are reading this blog, stop it. We've had enough reality television to last us a lifetime. And now, can you tell me where the topic sentence located in this paragraph? The first sentence of this paragraph is the topic sentence. It tells the reader that the paragraph will be about reality television shows, and it expresses the writer's dictates for this show through the use of the word bombarded. Each of the following sentences in the paragraph supports the topic sentence by providing further information about a specific reality television show. The final sentence is the concluding sentence. It reiterates the main point that viewers are bored with reality television shows by using words from the topic sentence. To understand more about the positioning of a topic sentence, let's try another paragraph for you to understand it more. Last year, a cat traveled miles to reach its family, who had moved to another state and left their pet behind. Even though it had never been to their new home, the cat was able to track down its former owner. A dog in my neighborhood can predict when its master is about to have a seizure. It makes sure that he does not hurt himself during an epileptic fit. Compared to many animals, our own senses are almost dull. And now, can you tell me where the topic sentence located in this paragraph? The answer is, the last sentence of the paragraph is the topic sentence. It draws on specific examples a cat that tracked down its owners, and a dog that can predict seizures. And then, make a general statement that draws a conclusion from this example. Animal senses are better than humans in this case. The supporting sentences are placed before the topic sentence, and the concluding sentence is the same as the topic sentence. This technique is frequently used in persuasive writing. The writer produces detailed examples evidence to back up his or her point, preparing the reader to accept the concluding topic sentence as the truth. Sometimes, the topic sentence appears in the middle of a paragraph. Read the following example. The topic sentence is underlined. For many years, I suffered from severe anxiety every time I took an exam. Hours before the exam, my heart would begin pounding, my legs would shake, and sometimes I would become physically unable to move. Last year, I was referred to a specialist and finally found a way to control my anxiety. Breathing exercises. It seems so simple, but by doing that, just a few breathing exercises, a couple of hours before an exam, I gradually got my anxiety under control. The exercises help slow my heart rate and make me feel less anxious. Better yet, they require no pills, no equipment, and very little time. It's amazing how just breathing correctly has helped me learn to manage my anxiety symptoms. In this paragraph, the underlined sentence is the topic sentence. To expresses the main idea that breathing exercises can help controlling anxiety. The preceding sentences enable the writer to build up to his main point by using a personal anecdote. The supporting sentences then expand on how breathing exercises help the writer by providing additional information. The last sentence is the concluding sentence and restates that breathing can help manage anxiety. Now that you know more about paragraphs and its parts, let us find out next how to compose a paragraph effectively. A good paragraph possesses the following: unity, coherence, and adequate development. So what is unity? Unity is a paragraph should express a single thought that unifies all the sentences it has. Second, coherence. Coherence is all sentences in a paragraph should clearly relate to one another systematically and logically. And last is the adequate development. Adequate development is the topic of a paragraph should be discussed entirely and sufficiently by providing supporting details. If you are going to ask how long is a paragraph and how many sentences should there be in the paragraph, unfortunately, there is no definite answer to this question, as quality paragraphs are measured in the ideas and concepts addressed rather than sentences and word counts. So when to begin a new paragraph? This is one of the more common difficulties of the students, is to recognize when to start a paragraph. A new paragraph is needed when you are switching to a new idea, emphasizing a contrasting argument, you want to break up a lengthy paragraph. And there are many ways to elaborate the main idea of paragraph. Here are the methods to make sure your paragraph is well developed. Define your terms, providing examples and illustrations, explain a procedure, compare and contrast, and lastly, evaluate cause and effect. And now, Teacher Jade will discuss to you the top tips for tight paragraph writing.
For the last part of our discussion, here are the top tips for tight paragraph writing. First, consistency is the key. Be consistent in your verb tenses and point of view. For example, shifts from past tense and the present tense without good reason can be disorientating as time travel itself. Second, use transitional words and phrases. These words and phrases are a great way to link concepts and ideas within a paragraph, as well as helping to form a bridge to the next paragraph. Some useful transitional words and phrases include although, in spite of, therefore, for the reason, and as a result. Third, employ parallel structures. Using parallel structures brings flow to a piece of writing, making it easier to read and understand for the reader. Using parallel structures brings flow of writing, making it easier to read and understand for the reader. Parallel structures involve using two or more phrases and sentences that use the same parts of speech and grammatical structures. Not only does this make the writing easier to read, but it helps the reader make connections between ideas. Fourth, breathe life into the writing. We often forget that the origins of the written word lie in speech. We lose a lot of the color and expression of the spoken word when we lay it out cold on the page. Unfortunately, you can breathe life back into the words with a few simple techniques. Imbue or instill your writing with color and vitality by weaving anecdotes, verbal illustrations, rich details, and facts and figures throughout their writing. Lastly, edit and proofreading. Writing is a craft, and likely any craft, some refining is required